Hello everyone, I'm excited to present this video. I'll be creating a figure of Luffy and showing the process from start to finish. I hope you enjoy it. First, we prepare the print file in the slicer and position the models on the print plate for optimal printing. To prevent print failures and save material, I hollow out the larger parts and add holes so that the resin can flow out. Then, I add supports at critical points. At the printer, I fill the tank with liquid resin and check the temperature. 22.4 is ideal to avoid failed prints. Then I start the print. The build plate moves down until just above the display and the UV light cures the resin point by point so the model can build up properly. Once the print is done, I carefully remove the models from the plate with a spatula. Then they need to soak in isopropanol to wash off any excess resin completely. Afterwards, I dry them briefly with a blower and cure them under a UV lamp for a few minutes. Next, the supports are carefully removed. Soaking the models in lukewarm water first makes it easier and safer to remove the supports. Here's a first look at the print quality. I'm really satisfied with the details, although the supports leave small holes in the model, as you can see in the next pictures. To fix these holes, I use a toothpick and resin, filling them carefully and curing with a small UV lamp. I also printed additional parts like the base using an FDM printer with a 0.2mm nozzle for higher quality. Now all parts are printed and we move on to post-processing the model. First, I carefully examine all the parts and do a test assembly to locate gaps and uneven areas. Then I sand down the leftover supports and rough spots until everything is smooth. Quick dusting with the airbrush and we move on to the next step. Using the same method, I fill additional holes with resin and cure them. I repeat this for all model parts, as each one has small imperfections. This was the first time I used this method, and I was really surprised at how well it worked. For larger gaps, like on the torso, I use Milliput, a 2-part clay that hardens after mixing but remains flexible for easy application. Next, I prime the surface so the paint sticks well. Spray can for the base, airbrush for the detail parts. I paint almost all parts white because colors don't cover well on black. After painting the larger parts, I notice some gaps and holes, which I fill using resin mixed with baby powder. The thicker consistency prevents the resin from running uncontrolled. The devil fruit and belt are painted purple, highlighted with the right mix and shaded with a purple wash. For the skin I use base, mid and highlight tones, applying highlights where light would naturally hit. On the torso I mask areas that should not get paint. the head I used liquid mask to project underlying paint. After painting, I can peel it off and the paint underneath will stay in place. I mask the fruit to paint the stem cleanly without paint getting on the wrong spots. The base is painted black again, then I move on to detail work with a brush. I prepare my wet palettes to keep the paint usable for a long time. I start gluing the parts together to make things easier. Then I work on the facial details and do touch-ups. For Luffy's round, I use red and highlight with the dry brush technique. After some corrections and patience, the figure slowly comes together. The remaining parts are glued in place, leaving only the logo about the size of a 1-cent coin, which requires carefully handling. Logo added and the figure is complete. Have a look.